Hey, it's David here from Freedom Founders. Dr. Jim Dolly is the blogger and owner of the White Coat Investor. I like Jim. I think he's done a lot of great things for looking at all things finance that affect particularly white coat investors, professionals, doctors, dentists, chiropractors, vets. Does a great job. So this is a thumbs up to Jim. He asked a question or maybe posed a statement just a few weeks ago that said, orchestrating your future wealth is like having a second job. And I thought, yeah, Jim, you're partially right. You're partially right. What he's saying there, and I agree with him, is that if you're going to actually take control of your financial future, you can't do what's been taught to you so far. What the traditional markets say is that, look, you're a professional, you're busy in your practice, you've got to focus there, you've got to stay up to date with CE there. It's hard enough to do that. And to some extent, they're right. It's very difficult to do all that and still run a business, operate a business, and still take care of your family. It's tough. So then the traditional markets say, then just save it up and turn your money over to Wall Street. Put it in a 401k, just give it to a financial manager, IRAs, money markets, or maybe you can figure out how to be your own stock advisor, whatever. But here's the problem, is as Jim says, it's like having a second job. And who has time for that? I say, Jim, you're partially right. There is a responsibility that goes along with taking care of your future finance, which means not giving it up to somebody else, not washing your hands of it and saying, oh, I'll just go with whatever the market gives me. Because, folks, that's a failed plan. That's a failed plan. It doesn't work out for the vast majority. Not just the majority, the vast majority. It does not work out. Hasn't worked out. And that model is going to continue to fall apart. The whole 401k issue that was brought up when defined benefit plans went away because of the liabilities that companies had, and then Wall Street and Congress got together and formed the new 401k platform. That's just now starting to play out with the baby boomers, and what we're going to find in the next few years, it was never enough. When we have the next market reset, which is probably just around the corner, we're there, it's going to show up big time that 401k model is broken, badly broken. So what do you do about it? Well, you don't have to take on a second job. Here's what I've learned in life that's gotten me much further down the road. And I had to learn this because it wasn't part of my practice. It's about learning how to create strategic alliances, joint ventures, if you will, with other people. Not necessarily partnerships. I'm not a fan of partnerships, but I'm talking about just how do you create synergy, collaboration with other people. It's the way I invest in real estate today, an alternative investment that I totally believe in and totally takes away the volatility and risk. It gives me control. Now, yes, it's to Jim's point. With control, some level of control comes responsibility, and that may seem like a second job to other people. But the wrong approach, Dr. Dolly, is that it's not a second job if you find the right people. Everything in my life that I've figured out how to do to multiply, to leverage my own desires, my own capabilities, is through other people. If I try to do it myself, learn it myself, control it all myself, I've hit a ceiling every time. And my life is spun out of control. I don't have any free time. And look, life is about free time. Working in a business, a practice, and building wealth should be about gaining more time, not more jobs, responsibilities, and tasks in a day. So to Dr. Dolly, White Coat Investors, and anybody else who's thinking about this, if you'll figure out how to find the right people, you can up your game without stealing your time. How have I done it? I became part of specific mastermind groups in the last dozen years. Never went there before, never knew what they were, never knew what the value was. But if you find the right mastermind groups, that's where it's at. In real estate, I'm a part of real estate mastermind groups where it's all focused on real estate, not me learning how to do it myself. That's not what the point is. The point is for me to learn how I can collaborate with other people. It's what we do in Freedom Founders. Freedom Founders collaborates with other people that I cherry pick, that I choose to invest with. We don't have to learn how to do it ourselves. That's a second job. Learning how to build your wealth is about synergy, collaboration. It's about multiplying who you are through other people's efforts. Yeah, you got to find the right people, set the right structures. But baby, if you can do that, you got the world in your hands. Remember, it's all about you. It's about focusing on your freedom. Then you get to up your game and be more impactful to other people. That's what it's about in the short and long run. So keep that in mind. Building your own wealth is responsibility. It doesn't require you to take on a second job. See you next time.